And so the question is,
Have you been patched yet? This product elevates, activates, and regenerates our body.
absolutely. And one thing the doctors never tell us is that when we're 30, half of our stem cells have stopped working. And when we're 60, they've almost all gone to sleep. And I think, oh my gosh, when I was first told about this from Mario, it was like I was 59 and it was like, wow, I better start doing something. Mind you, it took me 6 times to say yes to him because I thought it was a sticker. And I didn't even believe him that a sticker could do the things it does. So we're about to share a journey with you about how amazing this is and what it does for you in regenerating those stem cells.
Amazing. So, guys, as we age, stem cells decline. So we basically, as you can see in these images, we start in nappies and we end in nappies.
Yeah, that was an easy one. So David Schmidt is he's a hero. We all love him. Met him a few times, and he truly is. He's a unique human. He has over 200 patents. Most of us wouldn't even be able to get one because it means you have to prove that something works. You've got to invent it, and it has to be third party tested as well. And so in this particular case, David has over 200. He is a scientist and inventor. He specializes in age reversing. But it wasn't until 2008 that he focused his attention on stem cell research, and his particular patent took him 10 years and 4.5 million to bring to market. And that uh, invention was X39.
Certainly was. It's an incredible product for all ages. So as Mum just mentioned, this product is patented. What it means is it does what it says it does. I might get you to dive into what a patent means.
Yeah, patent means that it obviously works. But for this tiny little patch that you can wear anywhere on your body, it just in this instance, the patent just says it results in elevating our copper peptides, including elevating our stem cells, improving energy, and elevating our own antioxidants. So obviously, we are getting some amazing results from that.
Amazing. So how do we wear it, guys? As Mum just showed you, this product, the size of a 20-cent piece, you can stick it anywhere it hurts. But as you can see in these images on the screen, the clinical studies are done below the belly button or behind your neck, at the top of your neck. You pop your patch on for 12 hours a day. You wear it during the day and you take it off at night when you brush your teeth and go to bed. Take it off to repair and rejuvenate. Throw the patch away, and then the next morning when you wake up, repeat the same process. So pop your patch on in the morning. You can either choose to pop it in where the clinical studies are done or just stick it where it hurts. Make sure that you drink plenty of good quality water because you are flushing out toxins. And yeah, that's as simple as it is.
And the funny thing is, when I first got sent it from Mario, I had no idea. He just said, I don't know where you put it. And I said, I don't know. So I just stuck it where it hurt it. And honestly, it was unbelievable. Even though we can't say that it does this or it does that, we have to have a disclaimer there that you pop it on and you let it do something for your own body. The results that we are seeing are truly incredible.
Certainly are.
So it's a form of phototherapy, and it is a patented nanotechnology, nanocrystal technology. A lot of people go, "Oh, I'm not into nanocrystals." This is nothing woohoo. Science or nature shows us that sugars, crystals, amino acids are all crystalline in structure. So that's simply all it is. It's salt, sugar, and amino acids. It's totally natural. It reflects our own light from our body, our own heat, back into itself to activate our own copper peptides, which then activate our own stem cells. It is non-transdermal, so no drugs, chemicals, or stimulants are crossing the blood-brain barrier or the skin, and it is non-invasive.
And as Mum mentioned before, we have to add a disclaimer in here. So Lifeway products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition, but we are seeing incredible results. We just have to mention that one in.
Absolutely. Off you go.
The benefits of X39. So as you can see, there's a few benefits here written on the screen, but we're seeing so many incredible results, such as increased strength, reduced inflammation, increased stamina, energy vitality, mental clarity, restore muscle and skeletal conditions, improvement of sleep, improved skin appearance. There's so many. This is just to name a few.
Which we'll share shortly.
Absolutely.
So David, who is our obviously CEO, he does say it's not anti-aging, it's age reversing, and we're seeing that I've now been patching for 3 years. It's changed my life. Immediately, we had 4,000 of our genes, which is about a third of our genome, begins to reset. Within 6 weeks, our brain becomes balanced. I think I noticed that in the first day. I started to think clearer. I had no brain fog. I wasn't forgetting things. And your collagen's increased. So that's not just in your skin, but in every organ in your body, which brings healing to our bodies. And our heart reverses in age. So yeah, as I said, it's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. Oops.
So here you guys can see on the screen, this is the results of a topography map of a 77-year-old patient, a 77-year-old woman to be exact. She placed the X39 on the back of her neck, and as you can see in session 1, she's not wearing X39 here for this brain scan. There's inflammation of the brain, lack of brain coherence. As you can see in session 2, that's 3 weeks wearing the X39 patch, no more inflammation, and very much improved brain coherence. In session 3, you can see that the inflammation has gone down a lot. That's 6 weeks on the patch, a complete turnaround and better brain coherence.
Yeah, and so disease starts in our body from inflammation. So 99% of all diseases start from inflammation. And so in a brain like this can result in things like strokes, dementia, Alzheimer's, and
Yeah.
Parkinson's, and a whole bunch of things.
100%. And we're exposed to so many toxins in this day and age that everyone has inflammation in their body. I popped something up. I run social media and I popped something up the other day on my social media where like for 300,000 years, guys, we've been eating clean food. Processed food has only been around for 100 years, and processed food cause inflammation. And we don't know what's in processed food. We don't know what's in the air or anything. So yeah, inflammation comes to anyone.
100%. So the testimonies, we're going to share our own because, sometimes it's good to just hear what's happened to us. And Emma has probably the best testimonies I've ever heard of. So she's going to share hers and then I'm going to talk about mine. Maybe the barley thing and also maybe your meniscus.
Yeah, absolutely. So whilst I got quite a few, I've been patching for 15 months now consistently. Absolutely love the product. Mum told me about it 3 years ago and I thought she was ridiculous. I'm going to be completely transparent because some of you on here are probably like, well, what is this sticker? I was that person. And it wasn't until I tore the meniscus in my knee. And I don't know if any of you know what a torn meniscus is, but I was training for a marathon. I went too hard too soon and I tore the meniscus in my knee. It's not quite an ACL, but I tore my knee and I went to the physios and they were like, yep, you've got inflammation. You've got a lot of fluid in your knee. Stay off it. Don't load it. Don't run. Don't walk. Don't do anything. Basically stay couch ridden. And I was like, no worries. That's great for my marathon. Mum was like, why don't you try the patches? Just give it a go. So I stuck X39 on and I actually wore two X39 at the time. And within 3 weeks, I had a incredible turnaround. The physio had said it's going to be a 12-week turnaround for my knee recovery, and that turned around in a third of the time. I was back running again. I was walking again. I had no issues from a young age. I've had knee issues clicking from dancing and issues with not treating my knees right. I haven't had an issue with my knees since. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that that's going to happen to you, but this is just my personal testimony. And then because I've been patching consistently for 15 months now, 2 and a bit months ago, I had an accident in Bali, quite a severe accident where I came off a motorcycle and cut a hole in my leg, and I honestly cut like a hole in my thigh. But I was back on a plane 3.5 weeks later after cutting that hole, 30 stitches, millimeters close to the femoral artery, because my body was primed for recovery from patching.
You were actually on a plane 2 days later, and then she went overseas again 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah. Well, I had to get back from Bali, obviously. But yeah, like my turnaround, the nurses were blown away at how quickly my stitches were recovering. I had to get them out quicker. My skin was cinching together in the corner because my skin was growing over the stitches because it was just healing too fast, which is a great thing. So that's some of my amazing testimonies.
So I'll just mention a couple of mine, but one of them was my fingers. Emma noticed my fingers, and I was working in the wedding industry, and my boss had said to me, "What's wrong with your fingers?" Because I had very, very bent, twisted rheumatoid arthritis. to the point where when Emma said to me, I can't see you telling me that it works, but I can see that effect on your hand. And so we've seen that working. That's once again that comes back to inflammation. But then my eyesight reversed 2 sizes 6 months in, which was like, wow, that was a biggie for me. So look, many things. We can't promise it'll work for you because your stem cells are different than Emma's or mine. But put it on, and it will work with what needs fixing in your own body.
100%. And just to quickly add on the back of that, this isn't just for like if you've got rheumatoid arthritis or you've got a torn meniscus. This is for anyone. This is for general everyday health, preventative of diseases in the future, preventing aging, all of that. This product is helping with day-to-day things. This is helping with elevating your own body.
Absolutely. So the company is not just a fly-by-night company. LifeWave is a $20 million company, started in 2004. And in 2000, and what is that noise? It's my dogs. 2021, we were only 20 million, which is not bad. I tell you what, if I had a $20 million company, I'd be pretty excited. But you can see there also at that time, that was when COVID had hit and the X39 was released. And so we have a company that went to $320 million pretty much all overnight. You can see that. And then 430 up to 600 billion. And we're pushing for $1 billion in 2025. This is massive growth. So the compensation plan is simply this is just a business opportunity that you can all just share. You don't actually have to share it, but why pay for your product when you can get it for free? So simply by putting someone on your left and someone on your right, you can start being rewarded for that. So as soon as I got results, I went and told my best friend, Misha. Misha started patching. She went and told Sally Ann. Somebody told somebody who told somebody who told somebody, which resulted in many somebodies. And so because we just want everyone to get well. And the company actually pays you a phenomenal reward for doing so. So it's really affordable. It's not unachievable, and you can do it at your own pace. So by simply sharing the simple left right, and just getting them started on some product can totally transform not only their lives and their health, and also in an income opportunity, but also in your own.
100%. So as Mum just mentioned, sharing with people and popping them underneath you is one way that you can earn, but there's multiple ways that you can earn in this. We won't dive into it too much. If you are interested in the compensation plan, circle back to who's invited you and they can dive into how it all works in depth.
Absolutely. But, here, this is exciting because what it does do for those who are looking at building a business is that it actually pays down to 6 generations deep of people who are actually doing something. So you might have 20 people in your team and only 6 of them, and maybe number 20 and number 15 and number 10 and number 3 are working it. That will condense. So it pays you the maximum compensation plan for product volume that is moved. And as you rank up, which you'll learn about, you can dig down to a deeper level of income stream. Thanks, Em.
100%.
Yeah. So look, in a conventional business, we have really high startup costs. So I don't know if other people have looked at, well, I'm sure many of you have, whether you're building a gym or you're buying a McDonald's or whatever you're doing, there's a high startup cost. It's costing you hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. It can be high risk because if you haven't got people coming through the door, well, you're in trouble. Whereas with LifeWave, the low startup costs and no risk. Lots of stress with a conventional business versus very stress-free with LifeWave. If you only have to do what you want to do, and just to share something that really works. When you love something, you just share it. We put in long hours in a conventional business, but at this one, you can do it at your own pace. You can do, an hour a week, or you could do 50 hours a week, but obviously you will be paid accordingly. We can't make any income claims because that depends on you and the amount of effort you're going to put in. With a conventional business, it's trial and error, but this is a proven system. Many people are earning some serious income for those that wish to. And we don't have that learning curve because we have our mentors, we have our upline, and we have an incredible team. This is a team who have a great training system for us. With conventional business, it's limited, but we have an unlimited. earning potential here.
100%. Thanks, Mum. So yeah, as Mum just mentioned, guys, there's a system. Like it's the system's in place. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to plug in, buy the product. The investment into the business is an investment into your health and yourself. The product is coming straight to you. You're not
Absolutely.
holding product for other people. You're not holding stock. So yeah, your first initial investment is for yourself and your health.
Mm. So, how do you get started? You want to share?
So how do you get started? You purchase a product pack, and as I just mentioned, that's your investment in yourself. So you purchase some product. There's 4 packs that you can purchase at wholesale pricing. You can, yeah, purchase core, which is 295 USD. You can purchase advanced, which is 535 USD. You can purchase advanced plus, which is 975 USD, or premium, which is 1750. Now, each of these obviously have different amount of product in them. Your core has 3, your 3 sleeves, which is 30 days per sleeve. Your advanced has 6, your advanced plus has 11, and your premium has 20. So you come in at what you can come in at, and that's your ticket into joining business.
Absolutely. And if you're looking at being a business builder, obviously the premium is our most popular because you cannot start a business for, it turns out at about, and I know you might think $3,000, but you cannot start, you cannot join, you cannot build a gym or buy a
No,
franchise or even buy a lawn mowing business for
the
$3,000.
lawnmowers.
The lawnmower costs more than that. So, it really depends what you want to do, whether you want to look at a side hustle or whether you're looking at multiple streams of income. Uh, when I've been doing this for 3 years now, as so has Mario. And, whether you are talking to a pensioner who might just want to do the 3 sleeves for themselves, or a business builder who might want to do the larger pack, then it's totally up to you, and you need to circle back to the person that invited you along tonight and make that decision to get started to bring healing to your body.
100%. So here, as you can see on the screen, you've got 2 links. One is thisisitteam.com and one is thisisitinfo.com. Thisisitinfo.com is the one you want to go to have a look at the science, research, patents, testimonies, everything included in insight into what X39 is as product. And if you want to go into depth, you can really dive. There's so much information on there. And then thisisitteam.com is our team website that has the system, that has the onboarding, that has how to rank up, that has how the business works and resources and everything in that area. So you've got business and you've got product in 2 websites.
And literally, This Is It team are the fastest growing team within LifeWave with 80% of the market. So that's pretty exciting because we're in the top team. And
Amazing.
yeah, so just go back to, I'll talk to the people. So if you want to go back to the person that brought you along tonight, then don't wait too long, because I did. And I kicked myself because Mario literally asked me 6 times. He kept pestering me, Tessa, 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 you need to look at this. And my only regret was I didn't start it earlier, because literally it has brought such, it's really, really, really helped a lot of people get well and get wealth. So on that, we would like to wish you all a very, 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 very Merry Christmas. And that you should, well, you shouldn't do anything, but I'm hoping that you will give that gift of hope and wellness to your friends, family, and loved ones.
Amazing. Thank you all for jumping on tonight. We appreciate all your time. It was so exciting talking to you about this incredible product and business. And we hope you have a great Christmas.
And
Thank
you
you.
too.
Thank you. Bye,
Bye.
all.